In the year 1414 Hijri this incident happened, and it still lingers in my memory. I was in the city of Al-Haridha, about 150 kilometers away from my hometown, staying in a hotel overlooking the sea. I received guests from an area not too far away. They were officers of medium ranks like captain and sergeant, acting as if they were among the elite, while the three of us were sitting. After having a delicious lunch at the hotel, an elderly man entered, probably around 80 years old, wearing the traditional attire of the region, the izar and the cloak. The hotel was luxurious, decorated with ceramics and fancy tiles. I noticed that my fellow officers looked at the elderly man with disdain, perhaps because of his traditional clothing, which they were not used to seeing in the main cities. Even though it is the attire of the Prophet, peace be upon him. They also noticed his simple shoes, which resembled those worn by shepherds and Bedouins. The elderly man was very intelligent and sharp-witted. He immediately understood the situation from their looks and facial expressions, so he left the place he was originally heading to and came directly to us. He approached us and said, "Peace be upon you." We returned the greeting. Then he asked us, "Which tribe are you from?" One of us answered, then another, and when he got to me I said, "I am Ahmad Badawi." He asked me, "Badawi from where?" I replied, "From the so-and-so tribe in Al-Sabaan." He kept asking me for more precise details about my origin and my clan, until he found out that I am from the Al-Mosum group, from the Al-Fayyah branch. At that point he said to me, "I swear by triple divorce, dinner tonight is at my place. You are among the group." I accepted his invitation, and after I finished sitting with my companions, I went to him. He introduced himself to me saying, "I am Muhammad Fayyah." Then he told me that he is from the same family I mentioned, but his origins go back 150 or 200 years. He asked me to bring a man from each branch of my tribe next week so he could get to know them. He then shared that his grandfather, Sabaan of the Al-Fayyah family, killed someone and fled, fearing for his life. He moved from one tribe to another until he finally settled in the last mountain they had, called Mount Salb. Because of hunger, he came down from the mountain to the plains, where he found a group of sheep being herded by two girls. Because he was so hungry, he milked some of the sheep to drink, but the girls thought he was a monster or a jinn and started throwing stones at him. Sabaan came out of his hiding place and explained his situation to them. They took him to their father, who hosted him and married him to one of his daughters. Sabaan lived with this family and became their protector from invaders. He even had children and gained a respected position in the area. One night, Sabaan attended a party 35 kilometers away. There, he heard some young men talking about raiding his sheep. Sabaan became angry and killed the one who said this. Then he returned to his uncle, his wife's father. The tribe came to demand retribution, so Sabaan ransomed himself with 100 camels. The old man concluded his story by saying that his descendants today number 75 men and that they have become elders. The area that extends over 100 kilometers by 100 kilometers. He invited us to visit him and honored us with 7 sacrifices, one for each guest, and served us fruits and food that we had never seen in the cities. This is how we learn the story of this generous man who still preserves his traditions and hospitality to this day. He is now a sheikh for a large part of the region, known for his generosity and wisdom in solving problems.